Hey, Rich Laster with Grow Expand here again with you. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's extremely important. It's the price of integrity, right? We talk about integrity and, being your authentic self and all these words and these terms that start to sound like cliches before long because we're not coming from a place where they're real to us. Because the place where they're real to us, getting there is uncomfortable as hell. And we don't talk about that because anymore we're this wonderful, beautiful, flawless society of imperfections and cliches. Oh, we've got the rhetoric down, we live none of it. Because to live it takes a thing that we're going to talk about right now. So without giving it all away, let's run through the intro first.
Welcome. This YouTube channel is all about your business growth.
Our goal here is to grow and expand both your business and your mindset.
Enough with this intro, let's get to our topic. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment often.
What does it take to function consistently with integrity? The price of integrity is healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries that afford you the life you want, the joy you want, the happiness you want, and the key word, drum roll, the peace you want. If you talk to anyone who has big goals and big aspirations, what they really want is peace. They want the ability to travel when they want to travel. They want the ability to eat healthy food, which in America is an expensive endeavor in and of itself. Have you been to Whole Foods lately? They want the ability to live a quality of life where they have true peace, true joy, true happiness, right? To have that, and I was just talking about this with my brother Jeff this weekend as we took the boat out to the reef and just walked around the reef and just talked, and oh my God, like just right? Recentered and just And he said to me, your heart's way too big for you to not have very clear, very firm boundaries. Everybody cannot have access to you, man. And he's right. Healthy boundaries protect you from people who, most of the time, out of ignorance, wish you no good. What their interest is what they can get from you. It's not even a what they can accomplish with you kind of attitude, which is usually my approach to clients, my approach to business. The price of integrity is healthy, just covered that, boundaries. Now, let's really stop right there at the word boundaries. If you grew up without a father, I'm sorry you had that experience. I hope you have a good therapist. If you grew up with a father or with a strong male figure in your childhood, in your life, you know that there are lines. And there are consequences when you cross those lines. And this is so important for you to understand that you have to not just be in your own life that maternal figure that makes sure that you're loved and that you have joy and that you're well fed, but you have to be that paternal figure and make sure that you protect you, that you discipline yourself, that you hold yourself accountable, that you hold yourself to task, that you do what you say you will do when you say you will do it every time. There are boundaries, and not living up to those boundaries has a consequence. People crossing those boundaries, violating those boundaries has a consequence. And we don't have to get gangster. Huh? Violation of your boundaries can be and is for me as simple as your absence. I get it. The world is overwhelmed. I get it. Everybody's hurting. Everybody has a lot on their plate. Everybody in 2024 is worried about how they're going to make that next 100,000. I get it. People that can't compartmentalize that and realize that they still need to be of good character in this world are potentially threats to the people around them, because when you are not being of good character, you're being a bad character. You're functioning out of selfishness, you're functioning out of ego, and you are going to, through no fault of your own, but through your ignorance, you are going to negatively impact someone else. You don't realize it. All your life, you've been being a good person. All your life, you've been doing what your mom or dad taught you, and that's helping others and just being a blessing and helping. And you're a positive force in everybody's life. And now you're burnt the hell out. Learn how to recharge without becoming a negative force in the lives of those around you. What about me? Don't worry about what about you. Have healthy boundaries. People that are takers, people that just mean you no good, people who you know, they're clearly jaded. They're clearly tired of how hard it is to be a good person when nobody else is being a good person. Leave those people over there. Because you have to surround yourself with good people. You have to. You need to see what that's like. And you can't afford to gamble. But if you're honest with yourself and with the world around you, it's not a gamble. You know what good looks like. You know what good feels like. All right? I mean, this world is, it's a little crazy. But that's not your problem. It's not your fault. Your life is your responsibility. Your personal space, the people around you, the people with access to you, is your responsibility. Why the hell do they have access to you if you know they ain't shit? If you know they just want to take advantage? If the only time your child calls you is when they need something, but they never call you to check on you because they don't care. Leave them. Leave them to learn and experience life for themselves. They are choosing who they are and who they want to be in this world. And it may pain you to let them go through life on their own, but they're showing that they don't want the guidance, they don't want your wisdom, they don't want your experience. So they are choosing to go it alone. The struggle is real. Well, the struggle doesn't have to be as real as it is. If more people sought the wisdom of their elders, there will be less people tripping and falling into potholes. And it's nobody's fault. Good, bad, drop that shit. You can't afford the weight, the muckiness of the trauma, that shame and trauma and guilt. Like, literally, they make it hard for you to move. And there's a call on your life. There's a purpose burning inside of you. You're supposed to be doing some seriously amazing shit, but you can't function out of integrity because you're too busy functioning out of reaction to this fucked up world around you. Well, make your own world. I got to my boy's house this weekend, man, and he was like, dude, I feel tension coming off of you, like fear. I said, do you realize that every other house in your neighborhood has a Trump flag hanging from the roof? Oh, yeah. I don't really get along with my neighbors. I said, I know you don't. But, dude, driving while black through a neighborhood like this is uncomfortable. It is what it is. Conduct yourself accordingly. What am I going to go house to house? Please don't hate me because of, man, people can hate you all they want. Why do you give a damn? They're not in your sphere. They're over there. Hate's wrong. Yeah, sure. The only difference between black people and white people is the amount of melanin in their skin. Yeah, true. The evil actors who control both the Democratic and the Republican Party are the real problem, not your neighbor, not a Mexican, a white person, not like, listen, when the people stand up, the checkerboard being played on your back topples, but nobody's paying attention to that. In the meantime, the price of integrity is you deciding to be a good person. And you prove it by being good to yourself first. Being good to the people around you. Love on them. Love on them. I'll visit a friend in a Ku Klux Klan neighborhood if it means quality time with a friend. I don't care about your neighborhood. I care about you. Why? Because you care about me. But that's not the big why. The why is because you're a good person. Imagine if there were more good people protecting themselves, protecting their energy, protecting their mindset from all the labels and BS that divide us. The price of integrity takes a lot of strength. Toughness, no. Fuck tough. Tough guys are nothing but people that experienced trauma and weren't man enough or woman enough to see a therapist. So they run around slapping other people with their ego and acting like they're impregnable, impenetrable, invulnerable. Oh, I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, sounds like you are. Gotta heal that. In the meantime, you have a goal to chase. You have a purpose on this world. While you are on this planet and not under it, you're needed to be the light in this dark ass world. There's too many people shrinking in the face of evil. So evil wins. I went a little left, but I hope you got the point. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know in the comments, and we can talk it out. I would love to see a rising tide of positive people doing positive things. If I can help you or if my business can help you, I'm completely here for it. I wish you the best on your journey. Now a message from our sponsor.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.